My name is Jeff, and I'm going to be walking you through this session today. Before we begin, I have some information for you, and I'm going to read it to make sure I cover everything. You probably already have a good idea about why I asked you here, but let me go over it again briefly. We're asking people to try using a website that we're working on so we can see whether it works as intended. The session should take about an hour. The first thing I want to make clear to you right away is that we're testing the site, not you. You can't do anything wrong here. In fact, this is probably the one place today where you don't have to worry about making mistakes. As you use the site, I'm going to ask you as much as possible to try to think out loud. To say what you're looking at, what you're trying to do, and what you're thinking. This will be a big help to us. Also, please don't worry that you're going to hurt our feelings. We're doing this to improve our site, so we need to hear honest reactions. If you have any questions as we go along, just ask them. I may not be able to answer them right away since we're interested in how people do when they don't have someone sitting next to them for help. But if you still have any questions when we're done, I'll try to answer them then. And if you need to take a break at any point, just let me know. With your permission, we're going to record what happens on the screen in our conversation. The recording will help us figure out how we can improve the site, and it won't be seen by anyone except the people working on this project. And it helps me because I don't have to take any notes. Do you have any questions so far?
Nope.
Okay, so before you look at the site, I'd like to ask you just a few quick questions. First, what is your occupation? What do you do all day?
Well, I'm a college student.
All right. Now, roughly, how many hours of the week altogether, just a ballpark estimate, would you say you spend using the internet, including web browsing and email, at work and at home?
Ooh. Probably about 3 hours a day.
All right. And what's the split between email and browsing? A rough percentage.
Mostly browsing.
All right. What kind of sites are you looking at when you browse the web?
Well, Netflix, of course. Reddit's another one of my favorites. Sports stuff.
Do you have any favorite websites?
Reddit's a great website.
Okay, we're done with the questions and we can start looking at things. Alright, first I'm going to ask you to look at this page and tell me what you make of it. What strikes you about it? Whose site do you think it is? What can you do there? What can you do here? And what is it for? Just look around and do a little narrative. You can scroll through it if you want to, but don't click on anything yet.
Alright, well, there's big letters made out of lights here. Don't know what those mean. Looks like it's for a theater show. Theater? Yeah. I got a phone number. Oh, they've got a list of shows and show times. It's kind of confusing though on their homepage. All right, what else do I need to do?
All right, are you done scrolling through?
Yeah.
Thanks. Now I'm going to ask you to try doing something specific tasks. I'm going to read each one out loud and give you a printed copy. I'm also going to ask you to do these tasks without using search. We'll learn a lot more about the. We'll learn a lot more about how well the site works this way, and try again as much as possible to read out loud. It will help us as we go along. All right. Please find where the theater is located.
All right. Scrolling through the homepage. Doesn't look like it's anywhere here. Info. Maybe that's where it is. There's a phone number. Oh, here we go. The theater is located southeast corner of historic downtown square in Monroe, Wisconsin at 1704 11th Street.
Good job. Please find out where the drive-in is located.
Drive-in. Still on the info page. Along with drive-in. Oh. Doesn't give an address about that anywhere. Let's try another link. Oh, info on the drive-in. Alright, this looks like. That's where I'll find the address for this. There's just a lot of text on this page. Join us. What? Alright, I'm back on the... Oh, here we go. Alright, so the drive-in is on Wisconsin State Highway 69, Monroe, Wisconsin.
Good job. Please find the movie offerings at the drive-in.
Movie offerings. Alright, I think that was on the homepage. Oh, there's also a link for shows and times. Let's try that one. Shows and times. Wait, why won't it go back to the original homepage that I started on? Oh, you have to just switch between the Goats Theater and the Skyview shows. They're different places. Alright, yeah, the movies are just on the homepage. And there's also a link.
Okay. Please find information on if the drive-in is pet friendly.
Pet friendly. Alright. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's on the shows and let's try info again. I just don't want to read all this. No carry-in policy. Use of cell phones strictly prohibited. Wait, the Goats Theater or the drive-in theater? That's pet friendly.
Drive-in.
Oh, okay. Let's go back to the drive-in. It just says no carry-in.